Welcome back to the channel, guys. It has been a while since my last upload, and I believe it was Mustang Week, but I believe I may have one of the worst Fox bodies that I've ever had, and possibly one of the worst ones on YouTube. But two jacks there, we were trying to get the car on the ramps, but let me explain what's going on with this car. Back in 2024, back in January, as some of you have watched the video where I picked up this car, this thing just acted up. It did not run right, and I was under the impression that it had modifications, it had this and that, and when I popped the hood, there was literally nothing in the car. Guys, the wind is so bad. I'm gonna sit in the car and let's talk about it. The wind is really bad out there. But I wanted to make this video, guys, and just let you know I haven't gone away. I just taken a little break because we're not monetized and I don't feel pressure to make a video every week. But I at least wanted to give you some kind of update on my Fox. And it's a good update. And it's a good and bad one. But as you can see here, the cluster's gone. And a few other things are missing from this video. But I also want to let you know that there are some changes coming to this car that are going to be good. So with that being said, remember when I first, took delivery of this car, we had a major problem. It was cold, remember that? And car would hardly run. And finally, it burned a lot of fuel to get home, and it was really bad. And I pulled the plugs and they were all fouled and done all mass airflow conversion and everything, and come to find out it was nothing more than a pinched upper intake gasket that was causing this thing to freak out, run rich, and a bunch of vacuum leaks that we successfully tracked down, and unfortunate resulted in a damaged engine. So we are doing an engine swap on this car. Just to make a long story short, it is down 2 cylinders. I really hate that on this car, but last year some good things happened. I did manage to restore some of the interior on this thing, and it's quite dirty right now, but as you could see in the other videos that I made last year, the interior actually is pretty nice. Except for the back seat. This thing is full of junk right now. I'm sitting in here because of the wind. It's just terrible. But, so when I learned that the engine was down 2 cylinders, I'm like, well, we're going to have to rebuild it, So in the meantime, a friend of mine had a Ford Explorer engine that has better flowing heads and a better upper and lower intake manifold from the factory, so that's better than stock. And so that's what we have decided to go with. Well, I have. This is my car. That's what we're going to do, and potentially get this thing ready for Foxtoberfest. Another issue is the wiring on this thing is an atrocious mess. I'm going to show you right quick. So let me show you that right now, and then we'll end this video. It's going to be a short one today, but I am coming back with videos as the weather gets warmer. This thing is getting fixed, and you guys are along for the engine swap. That's all I'm going to say on that. But let me stop the video right quick and show you guys what's going on. As you can see, we have no turn signals. We have no flashers right now. And someone before me had this car, and it was a nightmare of a wiring issue, and it was a mess. Somebody cut the pigtail and they never fixed it. So that's what we are currently working on right now. We are still not getting, trying to figure out why we are not getting power to the flashers or signals. I'm not sure what's going on here, but it's most likely something simple, and we're going to fix all this wiring, and we're going to make it look a lot better. All right, Come on. The hood is technically off of this car, but we have the radiator out. I've disconnected a lot of things. Power steering pumps out and stuff. Just the weather's just not been fitting to make a video on this thing. But yeah, hated to waste the money on new plugs and everything, but it's just part of it, you know. I knew it was going to get me. Buy, sell, and trading cars. I knew a bad deal was going to eventually get me, and I knew that I'd eventually get something that was a turd, but we're going to make it better. Well, do I have the worst Foxbody on YouTube? I would not say the worst, but wouldn't definitely say the most pristine, but it's mediocre. Let's just say that. The engine is coming out once again. Can't wait to get the new one put in. Potentially try to get this thing to run by, I would say, at least by the end of May, first part of June. Try to get this thing to run and idle, and pray that engine is in good shape, because I took a chance on it, and it's going to be the temporary engine while the old one gets rebuilt, so you don't want to miss that. So I decided on the cubic inches that I want to go with, and already have aftermarket heads, aftermarket intake, already waiting to be installed. I was originally going to put it on this engine already, but now that I've got to rebuild it, I'm going to put them on anyway. So it's the only smart thing to do, you know. What's the point in putting on head gaskets twice? Y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.